G'day CCPS community. Thank you so much for taking the time today to watch this video with us. I thought I'd grab a moment and just talk through some of the changes that you would have read on the newsletters in terms of our leadership structure. And I'm joined here today by Mr. Chris Niekerk, our Deputy Principal of Students, and then also Mr. Nathan Reynolds, our Deputy Principal Operations. And today we're just going to explore a little bit what do they actually do in these roles within a P to 12 context, which is our school, prep to year 12. Very important, what is the purpose of Caloundra City Private School in your child's life? Well, we are here to create learning experiences for students to develop skills that will help them to engage and navigate an ever-changing and very complex world out there. So our time that we take to form academia or character building or anything like that is focused on that core vision that we've got. But before I get ahead of myself, I'm going to ask Mr. Niekerk to help us understand what are some of the stuff that he does on a daily basis within that context with a focus on students. Thank you, Mr. Niekerk.
Thank you, Mr. Van Niekerk. It is an absolute pleasure to be working in this role. Highlight for me is always my interactions with the students, whether it be the little ones telling about their birthday parties or their latest riding a bike adventure to looking at moving out of home and planning for university. That whole journey from right down at the prep level all the way to 12, and it's our immense responsibility that we have that we get to play a part in developing the character and the skills of those students. So part of my role is to oversee and strategically lead that in the development of skills. And how we do it is through active volunteering, where in a safe environment, students can start to learn what all those skills that are needed, whether it's adaptability, whether it's working in groups, whether it's communicating. All of those skills is what we're looking to develop in our students. And as they move into the high school, the opportunities to explore the world of work and develop those skills and get an understanding of all the pathways that are available to them. Part of my other role is to strategically lead the curriculum side of it here at the school. We want to ensure that our curriculum is vibrant, that it's relevant, and that students are engaging with it, that sets them up for success in whichever field should they go into. These two areas of my role is quite exciting because we're just not wanting them to just go to the next year level, but it is also to grow in that time, and that as they move from year level to year level, that their skills are being developed. And throughout this process, I also oversee for those students that may need additional support, and I will still be leading the inclusive learning here at CCPS and overseeing that, because we want all our students that we have at CCPS to develop their skills and fulfill their dreams and passions that they have for life after school.
Thank you, Mr. Niekerk. As you guys can see, it's not just about academia, it's about putting academia in that place to help students develop those skills and getting them confident and ready for applying those out in the real world. But we also know that having a curriculum, having expert teachers around the place, and having excited students needs organization. It needs bringing that together and to help that student formation. We also know that learning looks very different to when we were at school. So how do we stay with the times of all of these things? And I'm going to ask Mr. Reynolds to talk us a little bit through what does that entail to organize the operations of a school to help this vision come to life.
Thank you, Mr. Van Niekerk. When I first arrived here, I asked the student body, tell me about CCPS. Tell me what it looks like. Tell me how it works. Tell me what you think the outcome is here. And in having rich conversations with students, I had one particular student create a profound moment in my mind. And I was asking specifically about senior school. And this student turned to me and said, Mr. Reynolds, we are a P to 12 school. And I went, oh, a P to 12 school. So it got me thinking, there are all these mechanics that we have, and how they turn and interlock to each other need to create an outcome at the end. Now we have a very deliberate vision, which is to create learning experiences that prepare students for the outside world, and sometimes the traditional cogs don't necessarily mesh together to produce that outcome. So I'm very excited in this role to actually look at these cogs, look at the resources that we have, look at the amazing teachers we have, look at the families that surround us. Some of these families can introduce some things to our school to create these learning experience, and then operationalise it so this system works seamlessly to meet our strategic vision. Now, I've got to tell you one thing that's happening this week, and that is we have this platform, this ICT platform, this learning management system called Canvas. And Canvas is going to serve as a backbone to integrate all these pieces together in one place where students, parents, external stakeholders and the school can generate these learning experiences. And the exciting announcement is people are starting to trial that this week. So watch the newsletter space.
Excellent. Again, it's a community effort. People helping us understand what does that experience look like from a parent point of view, what is it from a student point of view, and out of that learning is really purposefully creating those opportunities for skills to be developed, and then also the academia and the rigor that's needed to prepare them for whatever pathways after school. So thank you for those parents that bravely put up their hands and said, we're going to be part of this pilot program. We'll be hearing more about that through the newsletters. I just want to thank both Mr. Niekerk and Mr. Reynolds stepping into these deputy roles, leading our school as well forward with those daily activities, those operational goals, and obviously working towards our strategic vision for the school. Fantastic day for you guys watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you around our beautiful campus. Thank you.